Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting and everything amazing, spectacular, wondrous Propagandacast from your host, Imperial Dane, the one, the only master propaganda hero, psych defender of the fatherland, off you to a glorious 1v1 on Nexus. In the west, it is Tiramisu funding here for Deutschland, Germany, Das Vaterland. Rolling out here with the 9th Panzer Division featuring Jaeger Infantry, Spearhead and Lightning War. With Panzergrenadier Pantherfast Mines versus these it is JibberJabberJobber. Fighting for America, freedom, democracy. Rolling out here with the 6th Armored Division. We got recon support, tactical support and airborne attacks here to JibberJabber with double infantry and bazooka range bulletins. Explosive. Gonna name you 424 Tiramisu versus Dog Rifle there for JibberJabber. And a big hearty thanks to my paid supporters, these champions, these heroes who keep me in the business. You too can join the rank for Platinum Patron. If you just wish to donate for one time, you can also do that by PayPal. Links in the description. And you know, always comment, like, share, subscribe, press the bell button, keep YouTube algorithms rolling. You know, more people from that way finding my channel. So anyways, heading southwards here, JibberJabber advances swiftly for freedom and democracy. Up north here, Tiramisu steadily advances as well there for Deutschland. Bar Y and Sandbags go up on the northern victory point, going to lead him to grabbing the card points and connecting points there. Lone Route score being hit north as well for JibberJabber, but the south is where he is primarily directing his main efforts. Bit of tank traps and Bar Y there as well from JibberJabber. Bit anti there to get going fast, but they've got to stay back there to grab the points fully. Third route going away there for JibberJabber. Second on the escort there for Tiramisu. Pioneers there first. Units commander fast, the route squad up with them, and then would go around, but quickly backing off, perhaps suspecting an MD4 nearby, which is, you know, a fairly safe thing to assume there. Pioneers and MD42s are usually kept together by more veteran players, so if you see a Pioneer squad in the first few minutes of the game, it's not uncommon to expect, you know, an MD42 if your opponent knows what he's doing. And there you go. Route squad there suppressed, but then Pioneers again working together, since the Pioneers have extra sight range, meaning they can actually spot efficiently for the MD42. So Tiramisu here certainly displaying how well that can work together. The right here though, we do see the terrain working out in favor of JibberJabber, so the MD42 can't easily support the Pioneers now. Also, he's actually pushing too far ahead. There will not support there from the infantry, meaning the MD42 could stand to be a bit exposed here. Northern flank there, about to get hit by the route squad. The Pioneers apparently not paying attention. He's going to move them in though to try and do the route squad. Their machine needs to get out of here. And we go, route squad unsuppressed. Not great there for Tiramisu. Route squad between the MD42. Then he's moving in. Third for this one there for Tiramisu. About to get hosed. And they're going forward to route as well alongside the Pioneers. Suddenly turning a lot more active here for Tiramisu. In the south here we got the Pioneers taking a few hits from the echelons. From this right here as well, a full frontal collapse here for Tiramisu in the face of JibberJabber's swift freedom assault. Back here we got tech up there for Tiramisu. The third gun is going forwards, but the situation is all looking a bit hazardous here for the Germans as JibberJabber puts things into high gear. We got the captain on the way there for JibberJabber, going to be anti-tank guns, anti-aircraft tracks, and pack howitzers. Take their half. Well, he could also go for planning recon support, in which case he may just also go for the lieutenant, skip the tech, and start around the doctrine for a lot of the crucial elements. Little side note there worth keeping around, but there you go. Captain out here for JibberJabber, adding the BAR, the Browning Automatic. And we do get the lieutenant, which strongly increases the odds of this actually being recon support player from JibberJabberJobber. We've been shot at, but they're going to need him for coming up here as well. Up north, the fuel point has been lost here to the Americans. Definitely not great there for Tiramisu. Reasons rather, but they're going to need him for 42. South side here, we've got Pioneers grabbing the points there as well. Bit of skirmishing there. Heading out there with the Pioneers. Bit of skirmishing there. Ralph going in here for JibberJabber before coming up here. Heading southwards, so I think it's a good idea there by Tiramisu to try to hit the fuel point there. Ralph got advancing for 2 bullets in the way there with a lot of firepower there. Lieutenant has arrived here for JibberJabber. Captain's going to flank up behind him for 2. Good play there by JibberJabber. Definitely putting pressure there on Tiramisu. We could go for a Panzergrenadier escort here, another MD42. I think that'll be good. JibberJabber does not go for recon support, but it's actually going for tactical support. Now that's a surprise choice here. Quite a surprise choice here by JibberJabber. Lieutenant Captain, tactical support. Not a combination you usually expect, so that's fairly fascinating. Panzer squad though almost done there for Tiramisu, but the Germans are definitely getting a beating here for the Americans. And then again, JibberJabber is just punching away there, exploiting every weakness, every gap here. Pressure on his opponent. We got the ambush of the way there for JibberJabber. Grab the southern point. Pump's going to bring up with the MU-32. Grenadiers reinforcing here. Probably want to get up the lighter mechanized company soon and bring out some vehicles. Sandbags up at the southern fuel point to help make it more defensible. Very good. Captain's taking some losses, including the captain himself.
Heavy truck, ready for orders.
And there you go, ambulance out there for JibberJabber. Panzer going to push across the reactions to find themselves in a bit of a tight spot there. Up close they are, well, pretty much doomed against the Panzer Grenadier. MU-42 remaining in their defensive position. Grenadiers watching the bunker as if though they're hoping something's just going to spring out of it, like, I don't know, an awful lot of Weiss beer. Barbed wire here, so lots of heavy cover and barbed wire by the southern fuel point. At this rate, there's going to be more barbed wire than anything else on the point. That said, Tiramisu not having the forces disposition active support and defend the southern fuel point, so JibberJabber's leading the rough score there and begin pushing off the pioneers. Panzer Squad is on the move, it's going to take a bit of a while to get going. Back kick on is slowly healing out. Down the doctrine there for Tiramisu. JibberJabber is also half a command point before being able to hand out light machine guns to his troops. Panzers arriving, should be able to run the point neutral, and there we go. JibberJabber immediately hits retreat point there as soon as they come within threatening range. Back here in Jibber's base, nothing further happening either. We got 428 versus 500. Tiramisu's definitely not having the best of starts here. Like to make a nice company up there, grabbing the point here. Very good. Pioneers started to work. Back here, more reinforcement. Jibber moving the ambulance a bit further closer here to the expected landing. Shown in the menu, if you will. In the south here, Pamplin pushed back the rifle squad. Needs more support fire there. Still, Tiramisu keeping a bit of an eye on the centre. Needs to be careful not to lose sight of, resources. Always focus on the centre. Some players do have a rather unfortunate habit of getting too, centre focused or trying to mission down the centre, which is typically a bit dangerous, particularly with the Wehrmacht. Since again, as the Wehrmacht, you absolutely need to ensure the fuel advantage goes your way. We got light machine for one of the squads. No clue to what Tiramisu's planning, but I'm guessing it's less likely it is Jaeger infantry, more likely either Spearhead or Lightning War, with an emphasis on Tiger tanks perhaps. Car for Tiramisu, though part of me might actually suggest the 250 and half tech, able to shift troops back and forth more quickly and respond to JibberJabber's sneak attacks and whatnot, and that would try and push ahead further against his opponent. I think that'd be a great choice there for Tiramisu. JibberJabber still close to the light machine not part there. Could also consider going on a half track, which again is very likely what Jibber's planning here. The M5 half track, obviously, with the anti-tank half track being really, really good. Scrambling pioneers with flamethrower, cover out the reasons and the rifle squad there. But getting focused down here. Good play there with Jibber, a bit risky and aggressive. And there you go, half track out there for JibberJabber. He could upgrade it. I mean, Jibber's certainly known for use of actual mechanized infantry here, so that would be nice to see. But there's certainly also just a good chance he goes to the M5 or the anti-aircraft package because it's really good. Like, wouldn't blame him for it, but Oh, we do get a bit of a bazooka burst play there by Jibber. At least some mechanized infantry play. Thumbs up. I'm covering the captain. M5 setting up freedom and democracy. Fun fact that the Americans didn't actually make great use of the M5 Harpy themselves. They primarily used as a Lend-Lease vehicle due to, I think, some softer arm and some other deficiencies with the M5 half-track that made it less safe for the infantry inside. They actually preferred the M3 half-track, which had better armor protection overall, and thus, was much more suitable for the infantry. But the British and the Soviets received a lot of M5 half-tracks. I'm covering them on it. As an additional side note, the M5 half-track had this interesting feature where they could actually mount 2 extra 50 cals on the sides of the infantry compartment, so technically it was actually like 3 50 cals flying away there. That said, most armies never really used that feature. But yeah, it's worth noting.
A capture point is being overrun.
Pack holding force there for Tiramisu.
Go ahead.
Has been pursued by the half-track, MD-42 sitting up. Mortarman force here for JibberJabber.
A capture point is under attack.
Tiramisu's managed to turn around the game very nicely here. Would still benefit from a half-track.
Awaiting orders. You're starting to get
Fixing up the M5 there. Goddamn crouch. Shooting up our goddamn half-tracks. Goddamn. Couldn't you say goddamn less, Sergeant? As a Christian, I feel offended at all your goddams. God damn it, Private. I'll slap your face off if you bring that to me again. Damn it.
This is it.
Entertainment weather for JibberJabber.
D-47 refuel.
Returning up, then back up with the mortar. Entertainment point as well for JibberJabberJobber. Bring up a nice combined on street there. Although we could do with a heavy machine as well there. So there you go, half good to go. And this time with reactions with a light machine gun in it. Could pop another unit with a light machine in it as well there. But I'll be pushing forward here for freedom and democracy. 2-2 there. Smokes in there further disrupting here Tiramisu's defences. Nice play there by JibberJabber. Gunners in the south here. Still no son of a doctor there for Tiramisu. I do think, yes, we're seeing tech. They're pushing for some Panzerwaffen. Sehr good. Sehr good. Half-tech sling falls there. Keeping close to them to support them. And force as well. Beautiful stuff there by JibberJabber. Jibber definitely one of the few players who understands the power of mechanized infantry. While everyone else is living in 1916, Jibber's living in 1940. Hot damn. Panzer pushing forward against the captain, pushing back there with some well-laid assault rifle fire up north on these, firing where the Pioneers support there. The Pioneers themselves getting shredded in a matter of moments. Ruthless light machine firing from the gun rifle squad there, just tearing them apart there. More Pioneers, of course, place a lot of to the meter, more firing dangerously close. In the south here, half-ticking fire support here, no immediate response here from Tiramisu to deal with that. Rifle pushing forward here, punting rears, ensconced within the building, specking for some support, but it is so far not forthcoming, and they have to vacate the premises. As JibberJabber's mechanized support there, and mechanized push overall is throwing off their Tiramisu southern lines. That hiccup was not part of the narration. Rifle squad, they caught a heavy machine gun fire here with 2 light machines plus the heavy machine gun team. They're firing at the rifle squad back here in Jibber's base. No major yet here for him. Tiramisu could soon mash up the Stug on Oswin, but he's probably going to go for the Panzer, which, you know, is fair. Nothing wrong in a Panzer 4. Picks up the armored cart. Panzer's reinforcing healing. Back forward setting up there. Good hit on the half track.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
Fire up north. Points being held.
Here goes.
Going back the half track for some quick repairs again. Very good. Very good. There's a promo call yet here for Tiramisu and the 9th Panzer Division machine falling a bit back there. Tiramisu definitely would benefit a bit from a mortar of his own. Could even like go Spearhead for a mortar after in field, at least recommend some piece of armor up before going for that. Roughing it off it, Jibber though is quick to dodge it. It was close. Bit slower there, and that could have been a great roughing it for Tiramisu. Great hit there from the anti-tank gun, almost taking out the armored car, half-taking up again. This time they is going for the anti-aircraft half-tack. Slightly saddened at that, but again, can't blame him. It's really good. Finish with the captain punch being caught here with the half-tack. Take it away now. Mortar hit this one. Oh, they're going to get wiped there. Yup. Didn't even need the corp map before the Panzer was wiped. Definitely not a great little winner for Tiramisu. Great for Jibber, but definitely a smack across the face here for Tiramisu. Back here, reinforcing healing. Major on the way there for JibberJabber. Sapoma caught up. Ralph Court was the pack. Smoke screen running down there. Major moving out there. Sherman on the way there for JibberJabber. Armored car being fixed up. Ralph Court, they're going for the MD-42. Gunners bring 14 engaged Ralph Court there. Getting flanked here. Panzer 4 there for Tiramisu, but Jibber's still going to get the tank out a bit faster. And still no sign of a doctor here from Tiramisu, still no major game plan there being unveiled to overcome the ammo cannon. And again, much smoke there from Tiramisu, from Jibber, I mean, to disrupt Tiramisu's line of defense, his line of sight. Really good play there by Jibber, thumbs up. Sham's also right about ready. Could use the captain to advance it out faster. I guess the captain's a bit preoccupied with other things.
Here goes. A capture point is under attack.
Gunners move through the sand. We've got a telemine down there though from Tiramisu, so that's very nice. Armored car captain uses Jibber. About to have a really bad encounter there with JibberJabberJobber's anti-tank and anti-aircraft trap attack.
The enemy is overrunning one of our
Go, that armored car is toast. Got it from that pack forward there. Panther was right as well here for Tiramisu up north here. Push for the fight. Few upon their succeeds as Jibber renders a neutral, showing more here as well. Great hit on the Grenadiers called wipes out half the squad, leaving nearly no survivors. More smoke here again to further disrupt there. Tiramisu's cohesion, line of sight and focus. Great play there by Jibber. Great play. Shows about might hit the tunnel on the half tick. Rushing through the smoke going to the Panther in the pack 40 as well here. Jibber might have gone a bit too confident here. And he hits the Telemine. A small win here for Tiramisu.
A medium tank was just lost.
And the Sherman is screwed up there. Good work by Tiramisu.
A capture point is being overrun.
Jibber there got perhaps a bit too overconfident there, and Tiramisu was able to slap him into some level of sense there. Wrecking the wreck. More smoke here from Jibber. Just very consistent smoke from here again. Just frustrating and obfuscating things for Tiramisu. Making it much harder for him to get a good idea there's what Jibber's up to and where he is. Heading off to the Captain in aircraft half track. Very good there. Still no doctrine from Tiramisu. After they're blazing away. A torrent of vicious lead. Panther moving in, getting the captain there. After rushing through there, now they're taking here for JibberJabberJobber. They'd like to go for another Sherman here, to be honest, but I'm guessing he's not quite feeling up for Sherman after losing that one to Telemine. Back here, and one entertaining there halfway down, but not much else. We got another info through there for Tiramisu. Still no doctrine though, still no major game plan underway there from Tiramisu except killing Americans, which, I mean, you know, on a base level, you know, it is a fairly fine game plan, you know, kill the Americans. But, you know, typically you usually want to add some layers to that besides, you know, killing the Americans. Like, you know, how do you intend to kill the Americans? That, I think, is sort of like, you know, the level there where Tiramisu needs to, like, consider things a bit more. And we'll six up the half track there. Can go for the Calliope soon. Second photo running there for Tiramisu. And forward is the captain. And forward continues forwards. Return can sit for the Panther 4. And there you go, nice using some outfit Nancy from Tiramisu punishing the edge of his infantry. And for they're bouncing a shot here from the M1 to the tank gun, that's a bit lucky. Here, nothing further going on here for Jibber. Certainly a good chance he is planning here for the Calliope. As for Tiramisu, again, well, not entirely sure what his game plan is here. Maybe a Shrug, maybe an Osman, possibly more Panther 4s. Perhaps he might try and stall for the Tiger tank. There's just no clear indication here from Tiramisu. All doors open. Whilst one thing now in the centre, push back, and turning over now, immediately getting hit for the Panther 4. They're using the armor-piercing, discarding Sabo rounds. Tiramisu still striking the field once again. Jibber's getting plenty of it. Tiramisu, I think, definitely needs to, like, you know, playing them out a bit more differently here. Like, he's relying too much on head-on approaches there against Jibber, and not often trying to outmaneuver Jibber and that way catch him off guard. And obviously, the anti-aircraft traffic poses a problem since it's really good at stopping such things, but just quickly maneuvering into places, sticking up infantry and whatnot. But, you know, I still think it is necessary for Tiramisu to push the tempo a bit here versus JibberJabber and the Americans. I think a significant need to do that soon. But there you go, destroy the anti-tank. That is a win nonetheless here for Tiramisu, for Deutschland. Going for the Shrug 3G, sehr gut. Sturmgeschütz 3 als von G. Fun fact, a Panzer Division around 1943 to mid-1944 would actually had a full battalion with Shrug's attached to it, an unofficial 3rd Panzer Battalion. It was not something like, you know, actually, like, you know, if you were to, like, look up the organizational chart of Panzer Division at that point, like, you had, you know, these little, again, force organization charts, I can't remember, but, you know, whether you're, like, you know, supposed to have this and this. Stooks technically weren't there, but it was sort of like an unofficial measure where they'd usually like attach a battalion of Stooks then to sort of make up for that 3rd Panzer Battalion was lost roughly around like, you know, early 1943 when the Panzer Division was restructured. Though by later 1944, they stopped doing that. So for example, you had some Panzer Division normally that had the Stug Battalion, but some of the, you know, latest ones would not have had that Stug Battalion. Little fun fact there. Little fun fact. And really just highlights just how Stug Battalion is used in a variety of roles. So fun fact there. Fun fact. More mortar smoke here from JibberJabber. Again, obfuscating machine. We've got Tilcod in as well. Forcing Tiramisu reposition. Still a sign of techno from Tiramisu. On this point, I wouldn't be entirely against, say, going from Spearhead just for the mortar half tank instead of for the Tiger tank, like some mobile artillery, like the mortar half tank. Could bounce out, I think, there for Tiramisu versus Jibber. There you go. M36 action here for JibberJabber. Tank destroyer. Not a Calliope was actually starting to expect that, but JibberJabber there looking to defy expectations. Whenever possible, but there we go. Half text on top. Got the Stoops 3G rolling forwards here. Good hit there. About to take it out there. Not great definitely to hang on it though. Got it. There we get the Stoop to safety. They're using the terrain. Still close one there. Close one. And we do get Spearhead from Tiramisu. We do get Spearhead. I don't know if he actually intends to go for the mortar after. He's going to try and send us up for the Tiger tank. But again, like theoretically, the mortar after could be a consideration. Still, getting with the anti-aircraft half tank is a help there for Tiramisu, as it really just slows down a bit of JibberJabber's more aggressive mobility and makes it a bit easier for Tiramisu to pull off some great maneuvers with the infantry, because he doesn't have to worry about the half tank suddenly appearing, just murdering his infantry on the spot.
Tank destroyer is ready.
There you go, M36 action tank shot there for JibberJabberJobber. Still, Tiramisu needs to work a bit harder on map control here, swinging northwards. There we go. He's starting to get a bit more flexible there, a bit more mobile. A bit less married to just one part of the map, which is usually quite dangerous to down if anything. Oh, hello! Not only did he wipe the Union start, he actually got both weapons dropped. That's kind of impressive. And mind that someone apparently had, you know, the presence of mind to throw out the guns through the windows and hope someone else catch them. Well, we can't save ourselves. At least we must save the guns. Save the weapons. They mean so much to us Americans. There you go, Calabia's rolling over for JibberJabber, and Bullen flank you, catching that tank in a pretty bad spot. Great work there, and taking opening up as well there. Got the anti-tank gun crew. If you can destroy that, would be great there for Tiramisu. But there you go, Calliope unleashing a torrent of rocket fire there. Pack down to 5, but so far most of the rockets on a hit. In fact, they're hitting the machine gun next to it. Can destroy the Pack 40 there. Almost got it. Grab northern point. Stug almost good to go. I think Tiramisu may want to consider bringing up another Pioneer squad to assist the repairs. We got 296 with 367. Yep, more Pioneers there for Tiramisu. Realize he needs more Pioneers to repair all of his armor. So good. Got the northern fuel moving on to northern victory point. Climbing forwards. Fun fact, the Americans had a variation on the Sherman with a rocket launcher on top known as the Whiz Bang, which fired larger rockets, I believe. But yeah, very similar in design. Fun fact. Right from the rear, since I'm taking them out there. Picks up the Panther up north. We've got the captain just driving in there. Not him, got the weapon. JibberJabber grabs him apparently. Pack being pushed out there. Panther 4 almost good to go there for Tiramisu. Could go for Panther 4 here soon. But no sign really of utilising the doctrine. I mean, they could try and stall for the Tiger tank now. I wouldn't necessarily strongly recommend it, but I suppose, I mean, with a Panther 4 and a Stug, it wouldn't be entirely terrible considering the Grenadier sport there. Panthers, I think, would be a bit better here for Tiramisu, to be honest. Or a mortar, to be honest. But then again, with the Calliope out, plus an American mortar, a German mortar might currently find a bit of a harder time. Got strafing around here. Just clear out the MB42 ace load, by the way, there. Platform's good to go. Stu remaining reserve. Second Sherman halfway down there for JibberJabberJobber. There you go. Tiramisu going for another Panzer IV. Push northwards here. Looks safe for the captain here. Calliope about to reach another barrage. And one machine gun. Two going forwards. Oh dear. That's not great. This dude for some reason cut it off on a wrong path there. Looks like he will be able to pull it back to the base before, you know, gets annihilated, but that wasn't too well done there for Tiramisu, making trouble. Machine cleared out there. Crossing in the Panther, I think looking to catch it. Oh, Jeb off guard there, almost wiping out. They need to get, I think, a blitz in there maybe. Yes. Misses the Calliope though. Really lucky there for Jibber. Misses again though. Wow. Finally got the Calliope, but now that Panther 4 is toast.
We just lost a medium tank.
Don't think that was quite worth it there. Don't think that was quite worth it for Tiramisu. Need to get the machine, need to get the point, obviously. Need to get some more fuel going. Pack holding up there, gun needs to move forwards. Jibber's also starting for a bit of infantry. This could be a possible advantage here to exploit for Tiramisu, who realises this again. Panzer Grenadier could be an option. Rascal recording with the Grenadiers here. Light machine could be an option there. Panther moving up. Jackson moving in. Could stand a bit further forward. Sherman Jackson going for the Panther 4. Pack mounts nice up the Jackson tank destroyer. Stug still being repaired. Second pack shot misses. We got 205 as a 367 gram northern fuel point here with the MD42. Jibber and Tiramisu exchanging blows, but nothing like significant hit. Smokeson again there for Jibber. Very good. Very good play there. Beason prevents Tiramisu from using the pack 40 there. A north captain holded by the MD42. No mercy shown there. Stug almost good to go. Almost good to go. More smoke up here to the captain. Good use of, again, smoke by Jibber. 2 thumbs up to his overall smoke usage there. Gunnies was the Sherman there. 50 cal added. Pack being handled by the rifle squad. Troops reinforcing healing, fixing up the Panther 4. Rifle squad routed. You've got this Stu. Rifle being hammered. Jackson moving forwards. Nice hit from the Stu down the Jackson. Lost the Stu. That was definitely not well handled there by Tiramisu. Should have kept the Stu supported by the units. That was definitely a misplay there by Tiramisu. Great kill there for Jibber, but Tiramisu's needs to sharpen up his gameplay, I think, very aggressively soon. Meanwhile, Jibber's just bringing up more armor. I think at this point, Tiramisu's near goal should be just bringing up 2 Stugs. Then he could try and maybe strong per target tank based off that. Though he also now needs more infantry. He's done just 2 Grenadiers. Losses starting to pile up here for the 9th Panzer shown there as JibberJabber and the 6th Armoured are starting to deliver some real haymakers there to Tiramisu's chin. Another Stu there for Tiramisu, very good. Captain almost wiped out. That set again, just needs to use the Stu better. It's a powerful weapon, but does require some proper tactics for the best results and not, you know, sticking about out in his own. Pack finally went with Jackson. Another smoking again. Really just incredibly consistent use of smoke here by JibberJabber. It's really impressive. And so I think something worth learning for a lot of players, especially American players. With some of the, again, the facts with some of the most, like, you know, abundant access to smoke, but just barely ever use it. Rifle against the gun, rifle got by the Grenadiers. Nice hit there. Strug almost done. The subdivision's wiped out, almost there by the Pioneers, but still only almost. He's going to finish on the point here.
Crowds are sniffing around our
fresh Sherman there ready for JibberJabber. Stug number 2 ready there for Tiramisu. Sturmgeschütz 3 AS4G. There's also the Stug 4, which was primarily used as a replacement tank, if you will, for Panzer division, which are also supposed to like have 8 Panzer battalion, but usually always found them themselves equipped with Stugs. And interesting enough, they always got Stug 4s. So a little fun fact there. But the Stug 4 was basically just an enlarged version of the Stug 3G late model, with a lot of the same additions, like remote control hot machine gun, and other bits there. It's a little fun fact there. 2 Shermans and Jacks, a bit of a chance there for Tiramisu. It's definitely, I think, 2 Stug for the best results here. And he also needs more infantry. Back at reinforcing healing for JibberJabber. Southeast Sherman forwards. Nice shot fire there. Stug goes to the Shermans. Pack the supporting and use Propagandacaster here. Telecall in there. Go back to get one of the Shermans at least. Other one could also go down here possibly. Got it. Almost got the other Shermans as well there. Pack the cleared out by air support. Jackson moving in the wreckage from the Sherman. The last Stug to perhaps get away here. Oh, not quite. And the other Sherman's getting away as well there. Need to get someone on the pack 40. We've got a second pack 40 out there for him. Veterans 1 game. Jackson misses. We go for another shot there. Almost got it. And gets the Jackson. I mean, Sherman and Jackson for Stug is like not half bad. I mean, that's a pretty good trade-off. Then Jibbers falls out rather below strength here. And Tiramisu is actually kind of out and got ahead of this. In theory, if they could just bring up more armor faster. Again, fuel is a remaining issue here for Tiramisu, whereas Jibber still has a stash he can sort of bring into, or dig into. And he's going for another Sherman here. Back hit reinforcing healing. Pioneers from Forge ground with the pack 40. So right now Jibber's got a much larger set of support weapons, but he's short on infantry and he has absolutely no armor. Meanwhile, Jibber has, well, he's got a lot of infantry armor, but he's got at least plenty of armor, and he has artillery, which is also the one thing Tiramisu is lacking here. So both players here a bit on the ropes, though. Jibber also has the advantage of having a lot more victory points than Tiramisu currently. And of course the fact that Jibber keeps throwing smoke all over the place. The machine gun dealing with rifle squad. Blazing away there with heavy firepower. But behind heavy cover, rifle squad pretty difficult to dig out. And Jibber just keeps throwing smoke. By damage, we can just blind. Shots off the machine gun much faster, and also fails to counter attack that leaves the machine in a really bad spot. Second Sherman out there. Tiramisu, I think, is going to have to consider another Stug. More smoke from Jibber, and something just went flying there. The south, a bit of scouts, got the Sherman to block off that attempt to break out on the south front. Tiramisu. Raises their ground the bazooka, getting met with double flamethrowers. Headquarters moving in, but again the smoke makes it very hard to support. Then Jibber can just keep throwing off smoke when he wants to from both the Shermans and the mortar. North Ian before to catch the rear stunts to get those pack 40s in there. And Sherman just fires more smoke, no problems. And no, this episode has not been sponsored by the Marlboro Corporation. Anyways, ground center point here, Sherman flying away there, 10 kills, 32. Stug again on the way here for Tiramisu. Pack 40's almost ready here. Fantastic off, but not the day before Pack had hit this, so he doesn't get damage to engine. We got 146 to 335. Jibber's not far away from another Sherman. He's just bringing up all the armored numbers now, which obviously makes a ton of sense. And he's being hammered there. Stug halfway down there for Tiramisu.
We lost a gun crew.
Got a wipe there on his opponent. Cleared out the mortar finally. That's a bit of luck there for Tiramisu. The Jibbers could recruit, obviously. Denied to the Germans and call support for freedom, democracy, and corporate interests. God damn it, Major Jibber! If you don't get that mortar back, the Coca-Cola Corporation is going to be most upset as they sponsor that mortar in particular. God damn. Really? Yes.
Losing a capture point.
My squad's ready.
Second mortar almost done there for Jibber. Oh, second shell almost done there, not second mortar. Cancel the Stuke for Panther 4. Pack shoots, bounces almost the Sherman there. North Victor and Grab going for the Reason film, swapping them out here. Both sides again a bit punch drunk. But Jibber does have that advantage in armour. 3 Shermans is nothing to scoff at all, in particular when he's all got ammunition supported with air support. And plenty of course lay down a lot of smoke screens. Like, I think a lot of American players really just sleeping on how powerful this can actually be. But then from the pack 4 there, double hits. Fires some smoke off before making a push there. We got 3 Shermans lined up there. And he's protect the captain in the south.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Pack Pan 4 moving up. Shermans lining up for something. Looks like they'll go for deeper flank here against Tiramisu. Panther 4 moving in, backed up the pack 40s. Tiramisu getting a bit more offensive with us, Jibber. Panther 4 shoots Tiramisu. Packs opening up, they're missing as well. None of the armor really seems to be hitting at the moment, or penetrating. There we go, finally a penetrating hit from a Panther 4 there on Jibber's Shermans. The squad held up an MD-42 there, again just much more smoke here from Jibber. We got strafing run here on the MD-42 position. Wiping it out on the spot. And Tiramisu can't quite get his hands on it. The Ralph squad make a run for it there. Jibber, the absolute fiend there, makes a run for it. And looks like here Tiramisu cannot punish him for it. Nice little heist here from JibberJabber. Another anti-tank in there for JibberJabber. Finally had enough and brings in another M1 anti-tank. Show them they're firing away. Handful lands the captain, Sherman forwards. More smoke there. Almost got the cap, but he just narrowly escaped. Both sides to rail on infantry.
Sherman ready. AT gun.
Calliope, so Jibber's now got 3 Shermans and a Calliope. That's a lot of armoured firepower in different shapes and forms. Another Stuke for Tiramisu. If we just keep them alive for long enough to have 2 Stukes going, I think Tiramisu will have a great chance versus Jibber. It's just, he kind of keeps throwing away his Stukes. So you never like manage to get more than 1 going. But again, it's like when you get 2 Stukes, it gets really powerful. Germans rushing forwards here. Stuk almost done. Fragmentation bomb ready here for Tim. He's going to like Calliope barrage off here. Looking to do with a pack 40. Sherman going forwards here. One's gone for deep flank. Red got hit by the Stuk. That one arrives. Pack cleared out. Second pack is firing away there, but not quite landing any big hits. Panther 4 there being flanked by the Sherman. Third Stuk out there for Tiramisu. Panther 4 there with the main gun out. Panther 4 done. Well, that convention support makes it much easier for Jibber just to breach in there. Got the anti-tank gun. Pack they're about to be cleared out though. Stuk moving forwards here for Deutschland. Good hit on the Sherman there. Good hit. Airstrafe down the pack. And he's bringing a quick Panther past the Sherman. No. They get caught a bit by the air support. Sherman getting away there again. Thrown down smoke to make a dashing escape there. But not before it gets hit in the rear there by the Stuk again. Good shot there from Tiramisu. But Jibber still looks fairly strong. They've got 133 versus 292. One to tank and fire there. Everything 40 guns by the centre victory point, getting absolutely hammered there. Tanks firing away, they're destroying the anti-tanks, attempting to. Got it.
A capture point is under attack.
Pentagon is on fire here for Tiramisu. Finally bringing some more infantry. Finally. Better late than never, as they say. North, he can't grab the Pack 40 back with a rifling up on the rifle squad here. Grabbing the south there, good play by Tiramisu. 33 was 265. North, he got chilling in. The Stuke gets off a good hit again. Much better handling the Stuke this time around here by Tiramisu. Under 33 to 59. Stuke penetrating it to 40, taking hits from the Sherman. Penetrating one to that. Fragmentation bomb off in the machine gun. Collab firing away there. Machine gun crew pack being hammered there. Fenter Nalik got the machine gun crew. Still, that is 3 Shermans versus 1 Stuke and a Pack 40. Tiramisu's got the field front on the Stuke. Just needs a bit more manpower to go. Just a bit more manpower. Sherman racing 40 Stuke being surrounded. Not great here for Tiramisu. Pack, they're not pointing the right direction now. We've got straight from Cody on that one. This could very well be GG here for Tiramisu. A win for Jibber. Yep, Stuke down. And I think Tiramisu's chance to win this have gone very, very slim. And there you go, GG, game over. Game over, loss for Tiramisu, a victory for JibberJabber, a victory for Tactics, and a copious amount of smoke. So really, well played there by Jibber, good use of smoke, tactics, maneuver. Tiramisu, I feel like, struggled there a bit with map control, focused too much in the centre at times, around the resources, which I think was a critical issue. Could have laid down some more mines. But I also think just mishandled those Stooks. I mean, Stooks are very powerful, but they do require you don't just, blindly charge them, what he did in the early game. And that's, meant to get up 2 Stooks, which is usually what you want. You want 2 Stooks, because that way you get enough firepower to quickly concentrate to deal with most medium armor, but they can also cover each other, making them harder to outmaneuver. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. I learned something from it. If you did, subscribe, like, share, comment on it, tell friends, tell family, but don't tell me. This is Imperial Team. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Till tomorrow again for a nice episode. Bye.